Check, check, 1 2 1 2. We're following this story. We're following this story. I repeat, this is what's going on. They're still going at it. The ceasefire definitely sound bogus. I can tell Iran to stop something that Israel started. And you're going to say in the beginning, Trump, you're going to say that, oh, I have no control over Israel. Now you're going to beg them to stop. They're not going to stop. Clearly,
US President Donald Trump says Israel and Iran have both violated a ceasefire hours after it came into effect. Israel has accused Iran of firing missiles towards the country, which Iran's military chief denies. Trump.
so this is why it's always good to have Al Jazeera, have polarizing news sources that you can try to find your truth, because we're not there. But this is like a terrible joke. Like, really.
Has warned Israel against retaliatory attacks, saying it would violate the agreement. And in just the past hour, he's spoken by phone with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. US media are reporting that Netanyahu.
Yahoo, yeah, can you just lay off? I really don't know what the fuck you're doing. I did my speech already for America, and just chill out, all right? A real domination, it will go through. It'll be so sweet. It'll be radical, but just please. Yahoo's like, thug life, motherfucker. I told you when there's up, it is stuck on the international phones. Like, it's just crazy. Like, yo, they really just hit up Iran, and then like, oh, now Iran, you must end this war. You started it. You started it, Yahoo. The pinky, and the brain.
Who told Trump he cannot cancel an attack on Iran.
Look at Agent Orange. I know he smelled like bologna and mothballs with some Armani cologne drenched on top.
Iran. Well, Phil Lavelle is following developments from Washington, D.C.
President Donald Trump wasn't just angry, he was furious as he spoke to journalists as he left the White House on his way to the NATO summit in the Netherlands.
Oh, he was furious.
He was speaking about the ceasefire that he managed to broker. The
about the people that were murdered by Netanyahu.
Ceasefire that he publicly announced on social media at 1 o'clock in the morning, just hours before it was apparently violated. He said he was angry with both Israel and Iran, but he was pissed.
I'm angry at you too, even though I bombed Iran and I said I can't control Israel. And Iran, you shouldn't try to defend yourself. This is what's going on here.
Particularly angry with Israel. Here's what he had to say.
I didn't like plenty of things I saw yesterday. I didn't like the fact that Israel unloaded.
I didn't like the fact that I just found out I could possibly be impeached. Again, go to Layla Page. Her name is Layla Page on Facebook, the Life of Layla Page on YouTube. Sign that impeachment paperwork. Let's get that going.
Right after we made the deal. They didn't have to unload.
Yeah, you feel bad you made the deal.
And I didn't like
that you wish you had Elon Musk now.
The fact that the retaliation.
You look like a white person that wants to say I'm sorry, but never did in his life.
It was very strong, but in all fairness,
look how tight and uncomfortable your face is.
Israel unloaded a lot, and now I hear Israel just went out because they felt it was violated by one rocket that didn't land anywhere. That's not what we want, I'll tell you. And I'm telling you, I'm not happy about that, Israel.
Oh, I'm not happy about that, Israel. You already attacked Iran after Israel attacked Iran for no reason. You know, what you're realizing is you're fucking up. And you're about to get up out of office. You're about to be the first impeached in a long time. What y'all think in the comments? Let me know in the comments what y'all think.
The president was also particularly scathing about the US media because there's been a lot of discussion over whether Operation Midnight Hammer actually achieved its goals. The president has said that Iran's nuclear program has been completely obliterated. In fact, when he was speaking to journalists here, he said they're never going to have a nuclear weapon. But at the same time, many analysts here have been questioning whether or not those facilities were actually destroyed. Did Iran manage to get some of that uranium out? The vice president.
Iran saying they still got that work. And now you're trying to back out of you helping Netanyahu already. Don't be scared now, Donald. Don't be scared now.
President was asked about it on Fox News just last night. He sidestepped the question. Donald Trump said it is simple that the fake news media, as he refers to them, he called CNN, he called out MSNBC, who he calls MSDNC. He said they're going after me, but instead they are harming these pilots. The question is whether or not the goal was achieved, and that is something we'll only find out in the coming weeks and months. Phil Lavelle, Al Jazeera, Washington.
Well, there's that. You know, whatever happens, I don't know, it's going to be too much. Like, this type of movement, so blatant and so recorded and just so in your face, that corruption is really unfathomable. The times we live in, this is really like I'm really back in the 60s. Like, I always thought I should have lived in the 60s. Type of music I like, type of ideals I have on relationships and family. But it is again now. It is here now. True indeed. Black light out. I'm going to sleep, but it's so juicy. Like, share, and subscribe.